Hello Cancer, welcome to WhiteFoxAlfred. This is your reading for the next 7 days. How have you been the last week? Just need one more card. Oh, so you've got a bonus card snuck in there without me seeing. Interesting. This looks really, really interesting. So we start off your reading. The first card that hopped out, that wasn't in the big pack, that hopped out altogether, was the Four of Cups. And then followed it was the King of Cups in reverse. So with these energies right in the center of your reading, I feel like the middle point, the balance point that we're working with here, energetically wise, feels like an emotional stubborncy. It's this essence of... So the King of Cups knows what he feels. He's strong, he's sitting firmly grounded on the emotions. He's floating on water, or sat upon his throne, and it looks like a stone throne floating in the water, which is quite fascinating in itself, really. So there's this element of being grounded in the emotions, yet it's upside down, which to me feels like there is a... There is stubborncy to accept what is there. You know what it's here, you know what you're feeling, you know the situation, and yet it feels to me like there is like this, and I'm not calling you childish, but there is this childish stubbornness energetically around you, and that's totally normal. When we're in a situation that we might not necessarily like, we are aware of what we're feeling, but we might not like it. It's this sort of energy where we understand what is here, but we don't want it to be here. And I find that interesting because those are your two cards right in the middle, and all around it are fantastic cards. So we've got the Ace of Swords, followed by the Six of Cups. And then on the other side, we've got the Magician and the Nine of Cups. So working with these all together, working from the outside in, I feel like with the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords, there's new ideas coming through. And I feel like because it's from the outside coming in, there's this energy of, there's ideas coming forward that you might not necessarily be 100% resonant with. Inside yourself, you're like, I love this idea, but in my mind, there's something in here that I don't like. But your heart and your body is saying, yeah, let's go for it. But the mind is saying no. There's this element of stubbornness. I keep saying stubborncy, that's not a word. There's this element of stubbornness around accepting the ideas and projects from other people. And then we've got the Six of Cups and the Magician on the next step inwards. And I think this is this stubbornness is to do with your past pains, your past hurts, and your past connections. There's an element here of manifestation and working with these energies. You have to, in effect, what's that word? You like turning rock into gold. You have to alchemy. So you have to alchemize this stubbornness inside yourself, this element of the past pains, the past connections that didn't really go the way you wanted to, or you wanted them to go, and they, let's just say there was a relationship that you really felt like was the one, and stuff happened and it broke your heart and it made you realize, actually, no, I'm not going to go do that again, like not for a while. And I feel like that's what's being questioned here, is there is something on the table here that is being brought forward, is going to really make you happy, soul happy, deep happy. If you look at the way that he's sitting there, he's comfortable. He's deep in the ground. He's squatting down, sat on a small stool. That energy is in his belly, in his tummy, in his core. And that's happiness in there. And that's what's on offer here for you. But it's asking you to transmute and alchemize whatever it is in the past that has left you feeling stubborn and a little bit childish. Even though there's this deeper wisdom of, what it is. What is this that you need to let go of? You know what it is deep down. So how can you let it go? How can Cancer let go of this energy that they know what it is? That might be what's stopping you here. Oh, interesting. So we've got the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. So, and this is this smash and grab sort of energy that might have even got you to this place. And this fighting, I feel like that 7 of Wands, it looks here like they're fighting external people, but to me this is saying internal fighting. Here, those are your own passions, your own desires, your wants that you're fighting, because somebody's ran away with your love in the past. How do they let go, and how do they move on and accept that the past is the past, and these new people coming in are new and they're different. There might be an element, ooh, interesting, okay. One more card. Okay. Walk away and take your time. Do you have the opportunity to move? Do you have the opportunity? And when I say move, that could mean any sense of the word. It could be moving house. It could be just literally moving your body. Walk away and take your time. So have a holiday. Have a holiday. Take your time over this situation. I feel like you feel pretty hemmed in. There's all of this stuff happening around you that in some respects looks all really happy and great, but inside yourself you're not feeling happy and great. But you know that you kind of should be feeling happy about it in some respects. You know that energy is there and you're kind of shutting it out. So go on holiday, take yourself away for just a long weekend, 3-4 days. That's all it takes, and that's all it needs. And you will come back in a completely different space. Because there's this energy around you now that I'm feeling it. It's this like pressure. It's like, yeah, come on. There's great things here. You can feel these too. There's that energy is here, and you can. I feel like that energy is pushing you down a bit, and it makes it all the harder to kind of let go of what's here, because you need space for that. So if you can go to the beach, if you can go near water, just float in the sea. If you're in a kind of place in the world where the sea is easily accessible, go and just float in the ocean. You don't have to go far, just whilst it's still shallow and you can just stand up again, just float for a bit. It's so cleansing to let the salts clean your skin, and it also cleans your aura. It takes that energy away that's not fresh, that's stagnant, sitting there. Because you need some fresh air, you need some fresh feelings, and something new to remind you that you can get in touch with this happiness that you see other people having. The Light Priestess with galactic wisdom and cosmic ritual. Bathe. Bathe, bathe, bathe. And if you can, maybe even go float on the sea at night, under the full moon. Ah, oh, sounds romantic. Sounds nice. I'd like to do that. Thank you for tuning in, Cancer. And yeah, give yourself some time. Give yourself some time to work through these energies in your own time, because there's so much happiness around you. You're not feeling it right now, but it's there. It's ready to penetrate through. So yeah, give yourself the time to step away from it for a little bit, experience something different, and come back, and you might be able to feel that happiness. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and yeah, drop a like, comment and subscribe. And I'm super intrigued to hear how and if and what exactly is happening for you. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you next week.